Vian sits on her bed, laptop open in front of her. She wears a concerned expression as she talks with her two best friends, Emma and Sophia, on a video call. Vian takes a deep breath, a spark of determination igniting in her eyes. Vian smiles, her worries melting away as the support of her friends uplifts her spirit. Vian sits in the living room waiting for Jungkook to return. The door swings open and Jungkook enters. Vian went to kitchen to make something to eat and Jungkook went to room to get changed. Vian's heart swells with pride and happiness at Jungkook's reaction. Jungkook always loved the food that Vian make. Sunlight streams through the windows, casting a warm glow in the living room. Vian sits on the couch, sipping her morning coffee. She flips through a magazine, lost in her thoughts. The bedroom door creaks open and Jungkook steps into the living room. Jungkook sighs, knowing how stubborn his wife is, and decided to try to make breakfast. Jungkook attempts to make breakfast, but his culinary skills fall short, leaving him with a burnt mess on the stove. Vian enters the kitchen with an angry expression, snatching the spatula from Jungkook's hand. Jungkook watches as Vian takes control of the situation, her frustration turning into determination. He leans against the kitchen counter, a mixture of awe and gratitude on his face. She sat without looking up, focused on her cooking. He said and cut the call. He said and get up from couch. Jungkook does his office work 3 days in a week, and other days he does his mafia work. She mimicked, and Jungkook frowned at her behavior, but shrugged it off and went to his home office. Jungkook sat comfortably in his home office, engrossed in his work. 𝒋 quietly entered the room and tiptoed to the chair opposite to him, wearing a mischievous smile. When Jungkook leaned forward to adjust his glasses, 𝒋 mirrored the action, her eyes widening in mock seriousness. When Jungkook took a sip from his coffee mug, 𝒋 followed suit, playfully raising her cup to her lips. Jungkook's fingers glided across the keyboard as he typed, focusing intently on the screen. 𝒋, ever the observer, gently tapped her fingers on the desk, mimicking the rhythm and pattern of his typing. Amused by her own game, 𝒋 couldn't help but suppress a giggle. Her laughter was muffled by her hand, but it didn't escape Jungkook's notice. He looked up from his work, a quizzical expression crossing his face as he spotted 𝒋's antics. His eyes twinkled with mixture of bemusement and adoration. Jungkook asked, his voice laced with curiosity. At last, Jungkook sighed and nodded. She said and pecked on his cheek and runs off. As the evening approached, 𝒋 spent extra time getting ready. She felt a mix of anticipation and joy as she headed out to meet her friends at their favorite shopping district. The girls met at a trendy boutique and spent hours exploring various stores. They laughed and shared stories while trying on clothes. After satisfying their shopping cravings, the girls decided to grab dinner at a cozy restaurant nearby. With their appetites satisfied, the girls decided to continue the night's adventure by heading to a popular karaoke bar. They sang their hearts out, taking turns belting out favorite tunes while cheering each other on. The joy of the night multiplied with every song they performed. As the night drew to a close, 𝒋 and her friends returned home, their hearts full of happiness. Eager to share every moment with Jungkook, 𝒋 excitedly recounted the entire evening in vivid detail. She described the exhilaration she felt while exploring the boutiques, the laughter that filled the restaurant, and the thrill of singing her heart out at the karaoke bar. 𝒋 emphasized how much she cherished the opportunity to step away from her daily routine and simply enjoy herself. Jungkook listened attentively, captivated by her every word. He could see the radiance on her face and hear the joy in her voice as she spoke. Although he was not physically present for night's festivities, he was genuinely happy for her and grateful that she had such wonderful friends